As well.
And one thing that is quite clear with the Rockets in terms of their approach is their shot selection. They prefer easy layups or threes. Very rarely will you see them play that in-between game.
Tip-off goes to Houston. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Lethal shooting pair of Clay and KD out on the perimeter. Looney out there with Green, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And that shot selection, a systematic approach by the whole Houston organization. Greg, is a team, they actually took less mid-range jump shots than DeMar DeRozan did individually last season.
Yeah, and it wasn't even close. I mean, the approach Houston has made successful the last few seasons, that they are 100% committed to not taking mid-range shots if they can help it.
From deep, Harden gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with Harden, it's pick your poison. Not only a tenacious penetrator, but also a consistent threat from three-point.
The shot by Looney, no good. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. Ariza kicks to Paul. The feed now to Capella. 6 to shoot, and Tucker has it in the corner. They get it back. Ariza no luck.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
Thompson in the corner. There's a good screen. Back to Durant. Green, the screen. Off the screen. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, nice choice by KD. Creates just the right amount of space coming off the screen, and then that sweet, sweet string music.
Screen by Capella. That shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. There's the 3. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 5.
And this is how KD rolls, a sniper from anywhere on the court, especially from deep.
Paul kicks to Capella. Thompson against Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, across the board last season, James Harden, Greg, saw his numbers jump through the roof, but he showed improvement both in his defensive engagement as well as his rebounding. Not something that a lot of us saw coming.
Yeah, that's a good point. And with Harden, I think the rebounding is the really surprising number. Went from being an average rebounding guard to a great one the last few seasons. He's been showing more of a dedication to all aspects of the game.
2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw drops for Harden.
And watching James Harden, the amount of shots he is able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade.
And he makes both free throws. And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. The way he's able to just carry an offense with his creativity garners attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award.
To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I like how Chris Paul resets the floor on that possession. Very quick on how he distributes the ball there.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. 13 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
Ariza with it, guarded now by Durant. Screen by Capella. Feeds to Tucker. There's the three. Kevin Durant with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Looney with the bucket.
Man, this is where KD is so versatile. The defense playing him to shoot. He spots the open man, hits them with the perfect pass.
Here's Paul. Here's Capella. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Screen by Capella. Harden kicks to Ariza. Back to Harden. Stolen by Thompson. Outside, Green. Golden State moving it around. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. Ariza outside. Back to Tucker. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Shoots from 12. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Look, one guy in front of Chris Paul, that's not going to bother him much. Has to be discouraging if you're matched up with him.
Thompson dishes to Durant. Outside Curry. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Paul kicks to Capella. There's a screen. Now the pass to Harden. Houston keeps it going. A new 24-second shot clock. A nice shot by Tucker.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And Durant gets double-teamed. Curry wide open. Again, Curry missing.
Now, this is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Paul with the ball. Kicks it to Tucker. Clock at 6. Over Thompson. And it's Houston with another.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
Looney passes to Durant. From deep, Green. It's good from long range. Green's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Brent, coming down the stretch of a tight game, some coaches like to substitute for offense and defense. Others don't. What would be your preference if you were coaching?
I think the idea has to totally do with matchups, Kevin. You're looking out on the floor. If all of a sudden the guy you want with the ball has a mismatch or an advantage, I'm going to stay away from any sort of timeout to give a coach 60 seconds to talk about something that he could probably shut down. I might not be able to be as creative as what's just happened in the flow of the game, and I'll trust my player to make the right play for me at that time.
Green, the screen. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Ariza. He dishes it to Capella. That one good for 2. Capella's got 8 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm. Durant
dishes to Thompson. Rockets with the rebound.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Capella, and no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Green kicks it to Looney. Lays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Rockets trail by 4. Paul passes to Capella. There's the pick. And Tucker has it in the corner. Screen by Capella. Tucker with the ball. Working on Green. A nice shot by Tucker.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Durant kicks to Thompson. Green, the screen. A 3 ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And then for Golden State, Bell comes in for Looney. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Green, he's checked in for Houston. And then for Golden State, Young's checked in for Green. And Cook subbed in for Thompson. Here's Paul. Screen by Capella. Paul kicks to Capella. Gordon for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Gordon gets the pass there and takes off for the jump shot before the defense could react.
Cook kicks to Young. They set the pick. There's the dish to Durant. Five on the clock. True on the 14-footer. Durant's got 12 in the game.
Well, his offense should come with a warning label, caution, flammable. He's connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
Capella dishes to Paul. Gordon the pass to Green. Here's the teardrop. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And the Warriors do a lot of things at a high level, but perhaps the most pleasing to the eye is their ball movement, Brent. The entire roster is unselfish, and they love to make that extra pass.
Well, you think about how much they are divergent from what the NBA has always been known for. Pick and roll basketball, isolation plays, driving to the basket. They actually are dead last in a lot of those categories and end up moving the ball, moving themselves, and finding tremendous shots for each and every individual that's on the floor. Think about last year alone, Kevin, averaging 30 assists a game. That's some beautiful basketball.
And when you watch this Rockets team, you can see just how explosive they are on the offensive end. Almost everyone on the floor can hurt you from deep, and they all know their role and execute it to a T.
Both free throws good from Green. And last season, the Rockets' offense was incredible. Then they go and add Chris Paul.
They can run a team off the floor if they get hot. 2 great playmakers in Paul and Harden. And making a move for Paul made a lot of teams fear what the Rockets can do now on offense.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Nice change of speed from Gordon on the drive to the hoop. Love that aggressiveness.
Warriors trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cook kicks to Durant. Dishes it to Young. Again, Young missing.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
Lets it go from deep, and another 3 for Houston.
Ooh, that three-pointer right there hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier really can bury those threes in bunches.
Durant the pass to Bell. He feeds it to Cook. Bell with a screen on Paul. Here is Cook. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Paul dishes to Gordon. Back to Paul. Now here's Tucker, defended by Durant. And Tucker kicks to Green. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And trying to be the first one to get his hands on the miss. Instead, he's called for over the back.
Tough foul. He's trying to make something happen right there, and he gets a bit out of control, and the referee's right on spot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Houston leading by 6. Paul outside, trying to find Green. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And love how Paul seeks out his teammates. Superb at slicing the D to pieces with his passing.
Here is Cook. Bell with a screen on Paul. Cook kicks to Livingston. Shoots over Tucker. And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Back to the action after this word. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team.
Our bench is amazing. It's so exciting because when our bench comes in, more often than not, if we're losing, they're going to get us the lead. And if we have the lead, they're going to increase the lead. And it's fun to watch because everybody cheers for each other, too.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of a asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Well, their efforts have been rewarded here after one. Winning the battle over second chance points has them ahead on the scoreboard.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got Nick Young. Livingston is out there with Cook. Then there's Bell. And it's Durant in at the force line. Paul kicks to Capella. From deep, Green hits it from three-point range. Green's got 7 points in the game.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Pass to Cook. He kicks it to Durant. And Paul pulls it down.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now, Chris Paul and leadership just go together. Always knows the situation on both ends of the floor, constantly communicating, and sets up and directs his teammates to try to make the most of their abilities in any situation where they can take advantage.
Green inside the three-point line, kept alive by Houston. Shot by Gordon, wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Livingston. Not going to go that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. And for Paul, who is such a floor general, you would think that he would make an excellent coach one day. But, Brent, he's already said he has no interest in pursuing that.
I feel like, Kevin, for part of every season that Chris Paul has been paid in the NBA, some of the portion of that contract has been as a player coach. And
there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Cook. Screen by Young. Bell with a screen on Green. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Durant. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
So capable of going through dominant stretches that leave the opponents shell-shocked. Durant almost laughing at this point.
Gordon with the screen for Paul. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 11. Now a timeout called by Golden State. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Brent, you were known for your leaping ability. You won a dunk contest. We all remember it very vividly. During the pre-draft process, did they measure your max vertical?
They did, Kevin. At the Chicago pre-draft camp, you run through a series of tests there. Your conditioning, how your CO2 gets kicked out. They put this mask on you and check your stamina. There's a bunch of doctors in there poking and prodding. I won't go into detail about that.
Thank you.
But they did measure the max vertical during that Chicago pre-draft, and it was about 39-inch vertical leap, so not too bad.
Not too bad at all. And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Klay Thompson in for Cook. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 11. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Thompson with it. Chris Paul covering. Thompson passes to Bell. 5 to shoot. Green kicks to Livingston. Over Green. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Livingston's got his first points of the game. Now here's Paul. He's covered by Livingston. Gordon against Thompson. Right side Gordon. Back to Paul. Over Livingston. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For the Rockets, Trevor Ariza's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Harden in for Paul. Warriors trail by 9. Now here's Livingston. Screened by Young. Livingston dishes to Thompson. Now the feed to Green. Livingston kicks to Young. And the 3 off target.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Here's Thompson. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Rockets leading by 9. And here's Harden. He has 5. Outside, Green. Feeds it to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Unloads. Green, no luck.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
Livingston passes to Thompson. Green kicks to Thompson. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Ariza puts up a 3. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Ariza. 8 points for James Harden.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Young with the ball. Now Green defending. Green with a screen on Gordon. Here's Thompson. Out left to the wing. And Young kicks to Livingston. Green against Ariza. Green dishes to Bell. It's stolen by Capella. Outside Gordon. Pass to Harden. The shot comes out. Good D by Bell. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Green. The pass to Livingston. And Thompson kicks to Bell. Back to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. He dishes it to Bell. The 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Gordon with it. Picked up by Thompson. Screen by Capella. Gordon the pass to Harden. Again the miss by Harden.
And still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning, but they'd like to get him going.
Young inside. Headed by Green. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Ariza no luck.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely. And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
Harden dishes to Capella. Green left side. Screen by Capella. Off the pick. And it's Green missing.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
Well, you look at this Warriors team, so many players with height that can hit a 3, bring the ball up court, and create a shot for someone else. Actually, Brent, it sounds a lot like you. That being said, do retired players ever dream of playing on a team like this talented?
Well, I think a lot of guys always think about when they're watching an NBA team play, especially ones that play a style with which you were very familiar with, that they want to put themselves out there on the floor and run the break and shoot threes. And yeah, I'm a little jealous about the way the Warriors go about their business. It would be a ton of fun to be spotted up with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry sitting out there on the wing.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Paul's checked in for Gerald Green. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Young. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They set the pick. Here's Curry with the 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Curry's got 6.
Man, the D is all over him, but this is a special score. Timed his jumper perfectly there.
Harden outside. Capella with a screen on Green. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Love the way that Sean Livingston goes to work when he's on the floor. He knows exactly what his strengths are and how to run an offense. He can act as a scorer at times and usually does it from that mid-range post area. As a guard, not many three-point shots, but devastating from about 8 feet out.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. And with the height that Sean Livingston has, he provides a mismatch for smaller guards. Also can pass right over the top of him. Brett, I got to tell you, he reminds me a bit of how you used to play.
Well, there's no way that I had that kind of post game, Kevin, but it's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Sean does a great job, however, of finding the spots on the floor where he can be most effective. He does not try to do things whenever he's not at that 12 to 16 foot range where he does most of his damage.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Back to Curry from deep three-point range. Another three for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Harden sets the pick for Paul. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Paul. Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. 4 on the clock. Thompson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Paul passes to Harden. Ariza outside. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Gordon. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gordon's got 10.
Great finish from Gordon in traffic. You like to see the smaller guys operate down low as long as they're patient.
Kicks it to Livingston. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And that one, good.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. DA, thank you.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And Eric Gordon has long been noted as a terrific shooter, but I felt like he was able to display just how great he can be last season. Had that green light whenever he was on the floor, and really near the top of the league in terms of threes attempted and made.
The Warriors making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And both free throws good for Gordon. And for Gordon, he's been a great catch-and-shoot player in the past, Greg. The difference last season was the improvement in his pull-up threes.
And there is a world of difference between shooting a three off the pass as opposed to off the dribble. The pull-up threes are what make players like Steph Curry so hard to guard. And when Gordon added that to his game, I think it helped his overall ability to score the basketball.
In the corner, Harden. Over Thompson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, looking for offense inside as they try to chip away at this lead here in the second.
Rockets have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Go back over the history of the Warriors, and something I'm quite familiar with growing up in the Bay Area, that fans of this team really suffered through a lot, now enjoying the golden age of Golden State Warrior basketball.
Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, he's professional in everything that he does. Durant recognizes that opportunity and turns pro.
Paul outside. Back to Harden. There's the screen. And here's Gordon from outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 21 points for Kevin Durant. And the Warriors, as we all know, were a slumping franchise from the late 70s up until this current run. Only 6 playoff appearances from 1978 to 2012.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that, Kevin, because I was going to the games growing up as a kid in the Bay Area. But amazing to see that this franchise has found some success and that they found it in Oakland for the fans who have starved for this kind of play for so long. 40 years between championships, and now the golden era for the Golden State Warriors.
And another basket for Golden State.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Paul with the ball. Outside Gordon. Here's the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Gordon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I'm going to call that smart offense. They keep getting it to Eric Gordon. He's making a high percentage, Kevin.
And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have an 8-point lead. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
The second half just about to get going here. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And we saw his work over the first 2 quarters, really pushing the action and consistently finding the open man.
And the offense is at its best when they get him the ball. Every time down the floor, maybe one touch to ignite the offense.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Here's Curry, Paul, and Harden, the star-studded backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. They set the pick. Clock at 6, outside for Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the first field goal of the second half for the Warriors. Harden sets the pick for Paul. Screen by Capella. A shot by Harden, wide open. And another 3 for Houston.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Green kicks to Thompson. Left block shot on the way.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And now a 10-point Houston lead.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead.
Curry dishes to Green. Passes it to Looney. Green, the screen. And the basket by Curry.
Just watch the way the Warriors run their offense, and you have to think about the way that Steve Kerr had set things up. So many options and cuts on every play, using the three-point line to spread out the defense and find angles and niches to attack. Rarely relies on the ever-present NBA isolation plays.
Here's Harden. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
And sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
And with the fluid offense that Kerr has the Warriors running right now, Brent, it's as effective as it gets and has been for his whole tenure. The passing is just superb.
Well, it's an unreal offensive system with unreal shooters, Kevin. And so, you know, guys understand that if we keep moving around and we keep moving the ball, everybody's going to have a shot to make a shot and to make the kind of contributions to the team offensively that they're used to. The fantastic part about what Steve's done, though, is the accountability on the defensive end, as Golden State is one of the primetime defenses every year.
He throw good, James Harden. And Brent, even though it might be somewhat counterintuitive, the numbers show that up-tempo styles are fairly high in efficiency. That may surprise some people. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think what gives in that scenario, Kevin, is it's so hard to scramble back with teams that are operating in the first 6 or 7 seconds of the shot clock to cover the three-point line. All of a sudden, you're running out to guys and opening up space in the interior. That's going to open up drive opportunities to the lane and easy layups. And where you see that most are big men who are getting taken advantage of by running back into the paint. Those threes are worth more than 2. That math class pays off.
It does. I can tell. Green with a screen on Ariza. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
Houston leading by 10. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Harden the pass to Tucker. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Inside, trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Harden, no good.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yep, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
The dish to Tucker. Green against Ariza. To the middle. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Bell, checked in for Draymond Green. Thompson outside. Dishes to Durant. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 to shoot. Curry's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Over in the corner, Paul. There's a screen. Screen by Capella. It's Ariza on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Ariza's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Curry kicks to Durant. And Capella sends it back. Now here's Ariza. He has 7. Paul dishes to Ariza. Screen by Capella. Paul with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got 5 now.
Now the shooting form of Chris Paul is just a thing of beauty. I like to watch him fire from the perimeter.
The screen from Thompson. He feeds it to Curry. Shot to stop the run. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And here is Capella. He's got 18. Drills it from outside. 24 points for James Harden.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Bell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Young's checked in for Durant, and it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. He doesn't get the second one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The feed to Harden. Here's the screen. Here's Paul. Offensive rebound. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance. For Houston, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Houston making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
That's good from Tucker. Warriors trail by 18. Curry passes to Looney. Young outside. They set the pick. And the jumper is good. Young's got 5 points so far. Rockets leading by 16. Harden sets the pick for Paul. Kicks it out to Harden. Feeds to Ariza. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tucker. Good D by Bell.
Now the defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
And Young kicks to Curry. Now Livingston. Young outside. Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Harden kicks to Gordon. Paul against Curry. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Paul. 9 points for Trevor Ariza.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 18. Curry passes to Looney. To the inside, Livingston. Harden with the defensive effort.
Well, his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far.
And for Kevin Durant, one area that he excelled in last season was his rim protection. Used his length and timing to disrupt a lot of shots. And I think that's what he focused on. Joining the Warriors, you knew he was going to score, but he wanted the responsibility and came through defensively for Golden State.
Ariza outside. Goes back up. Harden can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry against Paul. Curry kicks to Durant. And stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And here's Harden for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Warriors trail by 19. And Durant's rim protection was a big help to the Warriors and the defense, certainly. Durant and Green, Brent, combined to be one of the best defensive duos in the NBA.
And I'm not sure if we still think of Kevin Durant in the stopper mode, Kevin. I think we were really shocked, though, last year about how effective he could be as a team defender, using his length and having an impact around the rim and painted area like he did last year.
Paul dishes to Gordon. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Bell with a screen on Harden. Livingston kicks to Durant. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Durant's got 25 points in the game. Harden outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, and really, since moving over to the point guard spot, Harden has been unstoppable. Just a nightly triple-double threat.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Free throw good from Harden. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. Harden hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Curry with it. 22 points for him. Green with a screen on Paul. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot by Curry, no good. Rockets leading by 20. Ariza outside. Outside Gordon. Paul outside. 4 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 in the quarter.
You just can't allow good looks like that from beyond the arc. That's just inviting all kinds of trouble.
Thompson passes to Durant. They set the pick. Back to Thompson. From the arc. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Gordon kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Harden. Back to Tucker. Paul with the 3. They get it back. Ariza makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
Curry kicks to Green. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Looney. Outside, Green shoots over Tucker. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Rockets leading by 22. He kicks it to Paul. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the pick. And here's Harden for 3. He can't get it to go. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Rockets on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Setting the floor for the Warriors, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. And it's Looney in at the 5. Thompson outside. They set the pick. He dishes it to Durant. Outside Curry. Green the screen. Curry kicks to Green. Jacks up a 3. Rockets with the rebound. Kicks to Tucker. The tray. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Houston leading by 22. Paul outside. Back to Capella. Over Green. And that one goes long. Warriors shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to Curry. Green the screen. Curry dishes to Green. And Capella sends it back. They recover it.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
That one good for 2.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Curry passes to Durant. Back to Curry. Green the screen. Shot off the pick. That shot misses. The Rockets go the other way with it. Gordon with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Over in the corner, Paul. Pulls it from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Passes to Capella. Ariza outside. Screen by Capella. Paul for three. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oof, this guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
One shot. One shot.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Curry against Paul. Green with a screen on Ariza. This one for three. And the Warriors get it back. Shots good by Green.
I like when Draymond Green takes off from the free throw line and gets an angle on the board. That's tough to box out.
Screen by Capella. Stolen by Thompson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, just scanning the box score and looking at the rebound total tonight, I don't believe it. Shows the absolute passion he has for that part of the game.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. And Ba'amute comes in for P.J. Tucker. Johnson, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Gerald Green in for Gordon. Different look here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kevon Looney. West comes in for Green. Young's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Cook subbed in for Curry. And Young kicks to Cook. McGee is screen on Johnson. Young with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Paul outside. Screen by Ba'amute. Green kicks to Paul. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, pretty obvious over the back call there, but being out of position, that was really the only option.
Try to make as good a decision as you can every time you have the basketball, but that time he attacked without thinking too much.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. P.J. Tucker comes in for Mba'amute. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Harden in for Gerald Green. Back to Thompson for the three. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Yeah, somebody's not communicating. Klay Thompson open at the three-point line, not in the game plan.
Out to the right wing. Capella dishes to Harden. And just miss after miss right now.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green kicks to Curry. Thompson against Harden. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 1st foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Curry. No good on the quick three. Paul against Curry. Paul kicks to Harden. Paul right side. Over Curry. Again, the miss by Paul.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, I think in his mind he knew the contact was coming, focused, stayed in control, and got it. How about last year, Draymond Green pulled off one of the more improbable and impossible statistical games. He had a triple-double with points not even being involved. First ever in the NBA. 4 points, 12 boards, 10 assists, and 10 steals.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw drops for Green. You know, Brent, thinking back to Draymond's triple-double, he also had 5 blocks in that game. He was 6 points away, in fact, from getting a quadruple-double, and 5 from getting a quadruple-double without points.
That's an unreal stat line, and probably a lot of people who still get newspapers, Kevin, looked at those numbers and thought, wow, the printing machine must be broken. That game was on another level. And to just have 4 points in that contest shows you that Draymond Green puts the emphasis on all the other things that he does so well.
Outside Curry. There's the dish to Thompson. Back to Curry. Shoots the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now it's 27 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, if I won 2 MVPs, I think I'd be pretty confident too. Curry firing and draining.
Capella, the pass to Harden to stop the drought, and that's 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 31 points.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Green, the screen. There's the pick. Back to Thompson. Outside, Green takes the 3. Doesn't go that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Paul with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Durant against Ariza. Shoots from 12. Durant, no good. Houston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Paul with the 3, and again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Green, the screen. Thompson dishes to Durant. Over Ariza. Durant, no good. Now the Rockets with it. They've got an 8-0 run. Curry against Paul. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Green, the screen. And Thompson kicks to Durant. A second chance effort. Missed inside.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
Ariza has the open look. Rockets working now with the fresh shot clock. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Warriors trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Nice shot by Thompson.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
The Rockets shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Dishes it to Green. Stolen by Tucker. Ariza against Durant. Ariza kicks to Paul. He feeds it to Capella. They set the screen. Tucker the pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Tucker with the ball. He's against Green. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see them getting those interior looks.
Timeout called the Warriors. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
So far, he is just destroying their will. It feels like he can get any shot he wants once he crosses half court.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Here's Curry. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Curry's got 29.
Yeah, one of the things that Steph does well is just spot the area on the floor he wants to get to in the mid-range. That time, knocks it down.
Here's Harden. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
Well, that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
Warriors shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's the screen. The feed to Durant. The Rockets pull it in. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Harden against Thompson. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Ariza outside. 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Capella. 13 feet away. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the pass to Curry. Green, the screen. And Thompson kicks to Durant. 1:16 left to play in the final quarter. He gets that one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clint Capella.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Bahamute comes in for P.J. Tucker. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Gerald Green in for Paul. Free throw drops for Harden. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Cook dishes to Young. Jacks up a 3. No good. Shot missing. The Rockets go the other way with it. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nene with it. Now guarded by Pachulia. Green, the screen. Lobbed up there for Green. An emphatic LU jam.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. They set the pick. Cook, the pass to Livingston. Pick by Pachulia. Livingston kicks to Pachulia. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Green. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. Congrats on the win. Looked like you guys really had a lot of confidence and really had a lot of flow offensively.
Yeah, we just tried to move the ball and make the game easy tonight. We did a great job of actually just, guys getting shots, easy shots, and our defense really stepped up.
Yeah, great team performance all around, James. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.